All right. What's up, Amigo geeks and freaks? So, welcome to another edition. Actually, I thought it was 28. It's actually 27, but technically it's 28 because there's a quick 30-second Duke the Dog video hidden in the pre-recorded video somewhere. So, here we go. Back on Amigo Facebook. Zuckerberg, suck it. I'm back. You don't like it? Don't care. All right, so let's see how long I can do this before I get banned again. So let's get to opening the packages. What's in the mail? Right, let's see what's in here. We have some stuff tonight. And if I can find the knife. Oh, there goes Shazam. Got a lot of good stuff to show you guys. A lot of good stuff, except we can't find the knife. Have to go get the knife. Be right back. The knife is completely missing. God knows where it is. Probably buried under that pile of Lili Ledy. So we'll do what we do. Let a monkey fuck a football, and we will open it up with a screwdriver. Because sometimes motherhood is the necessity of invention. We have to learn to be flexible. All right, so here we go. I don't know if this is streaming on Amigo yet. It's supposed to be. Yeah, it is streaming on Amigo All right, I guess it's a little bit delayed. Let's see what we have here, shall we? Oh, there goes a bottle of water that I didn't need. Hey, what's going on in there? I thought this was professional. Your fucking dreams. Wrapped in newspaper. I say, I hope it's wrapped in plastic, because if it's not wrapped in plastic, then pick up some of that nasty newsprint. It's a bag. What is it? Oh, don't forget, one lucky subscriber is going to go home with a free new Amigo. That's right. I will be reaching out to somebody randomly to give you your free new Amigo. This looks like it'll be a good one. We'll find out in a minute. All right, here we go. Let's put this down. Let's see what we got, shall we? This is great. Just great. Okay. This is so exciting. Opening the mail. Very, very exciting. You can see this on the Amigo Room. You can also see this on the YouTube channel, My Amigo on YouTube. What better on a Friday night before Valentine's Day? So if you're actually watching this and not spending time with your wife, you're probably going to be in trouble. I have special permission. Okay, anyway, so our first what's in the mail is this beautiful, wonderful Neptunian. That's right. Love the Neptunian. He's one of my favorite characters. I know we did a little talking about this. Love the Neptunian. I don't even know why. Apparently he was only on the Star Trek cartoon. I think one of the things I like about him the most is he can stand on his own. It doesn't take much to get the Neptunian to stand with those big feet. You could also almost use the Neptunian's outfit if you modify out that red part a little bit. But you can almost use it for a creature from the Black Lagoon if you needed to with a head sculpt. It'd be a little imagination needed. He's a wonderful rendition. And we're going to add him to the Neptunian army, which I think he's number 4. I believe he's number 4. Let's get him down there. The rest of his peeps. Where are you, Mr. Neptunian? Are you up there? I see 3. We'll move Mr. Rock back over there. Good old Mr. Rock. Oh, I know why. He's over there because one of them I'm fixing a knee pin on him. He came without a knee pin. All right. Let's go to the next box. The next box I was hoping to have the other night. If you didn't catch the episode on all the Playing Mantis Action Jackson, or the round 2, which is the rebirth of Playing Mantis not Action Jackson, Jesus Christ. But the Playing Mantis Captain Action, and then round 2, which is the rebirth of Playing Mantis Captain Action with basically Marvel characters. You missed a lot. I was hoping to have this that night because I did a whole thing on them. I brought them all out. A lot of fun. I'm still missing some and still looking. But this Guys, I hate to say it, this is one of my grails of the Playing Mantis Round 2, which is the Iron Man set. He does not come cheap. He is not easy to find, I will tell you that. It took me quite a bit to get him. This is actually, I think this box is actually unopened. It is unopened. Is it unopened? Did somebody open it? Nah, it's been opened. Somebody cut the tape. Fucking deal. Let's check it out, shall we? Johnny, don't have a heart attack. Somebody get Johnny his medicine. He's going to freak. Okay, hold on. Let me see. There's something else in here. There was something else in here. I believe there was something else in here. Maybe not. All right, let me see. So what we're looking at here is the Iron Man set. There's no figure in here, so you guys know. They basically put the set on some kind of like plastic body in the back. But I think he's fantastic. So it is the Iron Man figure. Iron Man set, if you will. He's wonderful. Well, his belt keeps falling out of the plastic. I guess it's, oh, that was supposed to be taped in there. Looks like it came outside this. So actually, it's pretty cool. The belt's actually rubber, which is pretty badass, which I definitely like. It's very, very, very cool. This is going here. This is going here. Even that the gloves they're kind of a harder rubber, but they're enough that. So they've even got the detail with the Iron Man pulsar things on his hands, whatever you call them. I don't even know. Iron Man fan, I don't even know. I don't read the comics. The boots are rubbery, not hard plastic. They're a little rubbery. It's a really nice rendition of the outfit, I have to tell you. Very, very excited about it. So he's exciting, very exciting. The one thing that this does not come with, and I don't really care because not really like the big deal for it. And you can buy the sets, but this was one of the sets that you had to build a costume, and the build a costume was the Avengers Hawkeye figure. So this would have been number 5, which were his Hawkeye's armbands and wristbands. I think they probably would have been down here. I'm guessing they would be down in here, the armbands and wristbands, but not really concerned because you can get them on eBay loose. You can buy parts. You can almost get the whole kit. It's not even that expensive. And the idea with that would be I would just buy a loose, probably Playing Mantis Captain Action, an inexpensive one, and then dress him in the Hawkeye outfit and put him down there. But I'm so excited to have Iron Man. This was like something I've been looking for so long, and it got so expensive sometimes. All right, so I got to take a look and see who the fuck is popping on here, because as usual, I can't see you, so give me a second. Let me go to the Facebook page since you guys don't allow restream, because none of you motherfuckers read, but that's okay. That's right. Hey, look, Lou's here. Yay, it's Lou. Let me see. Oh, it's George. Georgie K, Buckus, and Maxis. It's Maximus Overnightus, J.S. Starbuckus, Georgius Carinus. These are, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know these 3 gentlemen, these gentlemen are the original 3 gladiators that the movie Gladiator and Spartacus were actually made after. They actually followed the lives of these 3 guys, and off they went. Oh, my God. For those of you who were not here on the YouTube, I don't think George was here. Buck, you might have been here. Hold on a second. It's been called out. We have a hold on. I got to get it ready, Max. I forgot to get it ready. God damn it, I forgot to get it ready. Let's do it. Let's see if this is it. Here we go. We have somebody who likes to call out Vorred. He likes to jump in here, and he calls Vorred. And when Vorred comes, it's time to play some Russian music, some folk songs. Let's see. You guys probably can't hear that because it's too low. Let's try this one. I'll try this one. Here we go. When it's Vorred time. Oh my goodness. Like seriously, YouTube has too many commercials. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to have to give you guys it's Vorred time. Here he is. Enjoy a few moments of Vorred. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Vorred, 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 Vorred. Yes, comrade, please to come watch us dance the Vorred. Please to try the borscht. It's most delicious. You will like this borscht. It's very good. The beets are super organic. Yes. Dancing. Yes, do the dancing. Yes. Yes, very nice. Well, there's our Vorred segment. So if you guys don't know Vorred, you're gonna have to get to learn it. Max Overnighter has been he's actually been ordained the noble centurion and pontifex of the My Amigo Like live stream, and he will be calling out Vorred at various times. When he calls out Vorred, please be prepared to perform your Russian folk dance. You're welcome to wear a babushka. You could wear a fur hat, some furry boots, or anything that signifies that you will be doing the Vorred Russian dance. Okay. Oh, there we go. Karina, Vorred, Opa. Very nice, Max. Very nice. Max is actually, if you guys don't know, Max is actually fluent in 14 different Cyrillic languages. One of them is mainstream Russia, and then 13 additional dialects that are out there. So if you need anything that's Russian related, any translations, if you need to go down to a local store and ask for some borscht, you like to tell them put a little salt in it, Max is your man to go to. He will absolutely provide you with translation for the low price of one Batman Migo or Migo related item, or Batman related item. Sorry, that will take care of it. Okay, so there's a lot of shit going on here. I gotta see. I signed in here before. Oh, you signed in here before? I don't know. You might have to do it again. What's the lag time? The lag time is probably I'm behind you. So even though this feeds live, you guys get to post and talk before me. So if you're not used to that, you guys know the rubber screwdriver trick? There it is. Woo! If you don't know that, that's what it is. Okay? So I hope everybody's getting that. Now I have to go fucking figure out who came in. George is still here. Matt Weagle, the Matster. Holy shit. Yes, Matt. It is live, but I get stuff 30 seconds after you post. Unfortunately, the feed from Facebook, because Facebook is a word smithing, stealing, sniffing social media platform, because they're a bunch of friggin' snowflakes. You will be behind when I'm doing it. All right, let me see. So these whippersnappers say, I just don't know the true evil that has seeped from that sewer, which is the Migo Museum, the brains behind the new Migos shit. Oh, well, let's put this up here. This is worthy. I want to know who said this. It says it's from a random Facebook user. This is from, the Buckmaster. There he is, the Buckmaster, yes. Which means the brains behind the new Migos shit, the whimpering dog that laps at the boots of everyone that might pat his grungy head. Wow. Now that's what I call, you know what I call that? I call that some serious Shakespearean commentary. That's fantastic. You are the Mark Twain of the Migo Like Facebook page. You will now be called Twain. Not Twink, Twain. That is your new name. You will be Twain. All right, let me see. So, Matt actually got his name up there. That's very good. I see SRNL 1963. Is that right? Do I have that right? Oh, you might have signed into the YouTube. Okay, or my page is not opening up for some. All right, I was on the Facebook. This is Matt. Yes, I see you there. Okay. Yes, it does go to YouTube and it does go to Facebook. Facebook is probably the one that's easiest for everybody. It's called live stream for dopuses. That's what this is, So anyway. Oh, Weigel? It's not Weagle? Are you kidding me? I've been saying it wrong all these years. All right. Let's practice, everybody. Weigel. 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 There we go. I got it right. Yes. All right. So Matt, who fucking has sold off so much of his stuff, he's smart. He sold off his collection as investing his time in his girlfriend. I think that's a wonderful thing to do. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you should carry on. All right. So we got the Neptunian. We did that. If you missed it, well, tough shit. You got to go back and watch it again. We got the very badass Captain Action Round 2 Iron Man set. Very hard to get. All right. Now I'm going to go through and show you some various things. We're going to start. Before I get started with the Lili Ledies, I want to show you guys something that somebody in the group makes. The guy is super talented. He's wicked awesome. I did it the other night when I got it. I like to show it again. It's absolutely phenomenal. Not only has he made what I'm going to show you, but he's made other variances of it, and we have another one coming in. So I'm going to show you Randall Wall's Art Fab's World's Greatest Secret Hideouts, which looks like Amigo box. It's all handmade. This is a handmade product. Let's take a little spin ski, shall we? Now, if I don't get to all your comments all the time right away, forgive me because they're really small on here, and it's a little bit tough to follow them all, but it does a really nice job. Notice, no Amigo logo. They won't be suing him, but he does some really great work on these. This is going to open up and show you Secret Hideout. Now, we also have, he's also done, I think, a Superman one. He's got the Star Trek one he just advertised, and also a Frankenstein one. I ordered the Frankenstein one. In fact, you guys just reminded me. He didn't respond to my thing about the Star Trek one. Randall. Let me see what he says. Oh. I can tell you I wrote him a message. And dude, I'm live. So, Randall, I'm live doing a thing on Migo Like and on YouTube, and I'm going to show your Batman box again. And I just told everybody that you just posted the Star Trek box, that I'm getting the Frankenstein box, and that you also have a Superman box. But I don't know if you answered my question about the Star Trek box. Are there any Star Trek boxes available? Because if there are, I know 2 people would like them. One of them is me, one of them is somebody else. But there's probably more. But can you get 2 for me also? Is that possible? Love, Lou. Thank you, Randall. All right. He's a really good dude. I like him. He's a good dude. He's listening to my message now. Hopefully he'll respond. He's really good. He's funny. He's talented. So let me show you this first because I love this. So Randall makes all kinds of really cool stuff. He's super talented. Is Doghouse Dan here? No, Doghouse Dan isn't here, is he? Is Samilo here? I got to take a look. This is like so hard to follow in both places, but Doghouse Dan Samilo. So he does some really cool stuff. He did all this kind of artwork when he's in LA. All this really, really great stuff. Oh, he's writing me a message. Please, God, please tell me he's going to have this for me. Because he made this beautiful Batman Migo style box, 8-inch figure. And we might as well bring out... All right, let's do this. Let's bring out this... Oh, they're all falling over. Oh, no. All right, let's bring out this 8-inch Lili Ledy Batman, just to give you an idea. And there's the 8-inch Lili Ledy Batman in the box. The size is perfect. We're going to open the box. He does everything by... Guys, he does everything. He even scores the sides. Now, I'm not talking about like a basketball referee scores. I'm talking about art where we score the edges so we can fold them properly. So if you take a look inside this thing, he's got all kinds of really badass artwork in there. I mean, he literally covered the whole thing all the way around in artwork. I showed this once before. I'd love to show it again. Max, yours is going out tomorrow. Forgive me, Max. It wasn't a money thing. It was Lou getting his ass to the post office. So here's the other box. So let me just show you what happened. So this comes out to the side, and the little computer screen comes out. This one, the glue came a little undone. So little computer screen comes out. Oh, sorry, little computer keyboard comes out. Table comes aside. You can see he even made it look like, as I took all the stuff out, made it all come out. We've got this really badass computer system inside the box. As you can see, it's got... The cool thing is he put the hell's her name? The blonde girl's name. Catwoman, I forgot what her name is. He's also got, what's her face? He's got Harley Quinn. He's got a Robin. And he's got Batman and Robin from the original TV show down here. So he's got all these different screens. And he's got different arrows. Here's Burgess Meredith as the Penguin on the side. He's just got all this different arrows. Anyway, of stuff. But the cool thing is, I'm going to bring this down. It's a little bit easier. So the cool thing is, your idea here is to set up your little box so it opens up into what is a fantastic little playset. We've got the fat computer. We've got, I'm not going to even unfold this, but this is, look at this. This is a Batman stool. All you have to do is unfold it. Turns into a Batman stool. And then we have these pieces, which are basically, oh, correct, these are floor pieces. Badass. And they go down the front. So you literally have a miniature playset in an 8-inch Migo style box. Hello? Seriously? Dude, Randall, Fucking home run, brother. Home run. And then it all packs away inside this box. And you can put your little accessories in there. The whole thing's that even when you lift this, even inside when you lift it, there's actually artwork inside. Even the part that you're not even supposed to see, he did artwork on. Hello, badass. Can you say, wow? Absolutely. Randall, we love your work. Please keep up. We love what you do. This is a labor of love, guys. I'm going to tell you because he puts so much effort into these things. The amount of work it takes to build this, if you were to pay him for what his time is worth on this, you could never afford it. I could never afford it. Well, some of you guys may be able to afford it. Max could afford it because he's Santa Claus and Santa Claus gets everything for free. So it's really badass. And then all you do is basically put the box back together, and there you go. And it's one of the world's greatest secret hideouts. Fucking fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Let me just see if he responded. I'm going to embarrass him on public Facebook TV. Oh, okay, hold on. Yes. Awesome. Dude, you rock. All right, I just did a whole little segment on you here. Fantastic, no problem. So, dude, you're funny, man. I told you you're very funny. All right, let me know when you get back. I would love to purchase them from you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Have a good trip to Mexico, man. Enjoy it. Good for you. I wish I was getting the fuck out of New Jersey for a while. Okay. Anyway, he's fantastic. Love that guy. He's fantastic. All right, so let's get into some Lili Ledy, shall we? Should we get some Lili Ledies? Oh, who said they got Topo Gigio? Who the hell just said that? Hold on. I don't think everybody knows who Topo Gigio is. Who said Topo Gigio? Buck, I got mails today. Oily Jiggler. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Topo Gigio is fantastic, dude. When I lived in Italy as a kid, and I said this before, the funny thing about television in Italy, like here you got television all day long, and they probably do in Italy now too, but back then television was always on for certain spurts. Whether it was Italy or I lived in Bahrain, it only came on for certain hours of the day, like in the morning, then it shut off all day, then it came on at night, then it shut off. It was just very limited, and the programming was just all over the place. It was crazy. So fantastic. Congratulations for you. This is fucking fantastic. All right, let's do a little Ledies. I'm going to show you a little bit of my Ledy collection. It's far from complete, and but I'm going to show you, I also have a whole shoebox full of Ledy body parts and outfits and heads and all that stuff, and a bunch that I still have to kind of assemble and put together. And I wonder if any of you customizers might be interested in that because I've got a few. So let's get some going here. Did I bring any Migos over too for comparison? I'm not sure. We're going to take a little look. All right. Most of you guys have probably seen this guy. This is the Lili Ledy Batman. Now, he's easy to tell because he's got these, he looks like, I hate to say, he looks like he's got kitten ears. He has his little tiny kitten face with these kitten ears. He's got a little glue stain from where somebody probably stuck his thing back on, but he has his original boots. Now, if you take a look at the boots on a Lili Ledy figure, it looks like they've almost been cut because on an Amigo boot, there's an extra little kind of line around the top of the boot. Lili Ledy did not have those. They're a tiny bit shorter, but this was also cool. They did a bodysuit, but they didn't include the shorts on the bodysuit. So if you take a look on the back, this one's a Velcro. These shorts come off, which is pretty badass. So I really like that. That was different. I like that they're different than Migo. And the back kind of had this like little loop where the one snap was. Very, very cool. The bodies on these are not the exact same as Migo. They're similar to your Type 1 bodies, but the legs are almost a little rubbery. And most of the time from the ones that I've seen, the pelvises were red. I don't know why, like red underwear. All right, so there's one Batman. What else we got? All right, well, since we did Batman, let's do Robin. Now, listen, there were variations in this, and if you want to really get into somebody who knows this shit, reach out to Heath Smith. He really knows these things left and right. But Robin, actually, this is kind of the smooth outfit. They have a ribbed outfit for her pleasure. No, that's true. They actually have a ribbed outfit, and then they have this smoother outfit. And again, these red velvety shorts are not, they're not attached to the outfit. The head is very similar to the Robin. I'd say it's probably spot on identical, but same, you get the idea. The Batman head's definitely different. I have another Robin here. Here's another Robin, and his outfit isn't in the best of shape. He's also wearing Mego boots. So here's his outfit, and you can see this one's like, if you guys can see that, it's actually a ribbed material, where the other one was smooth. This one's kind of coming apart. You can see it's these kids, man. I'm telling you, the kids that Lili Ledy's, they beat the shit out of their figures. I mean, it's very rare to find Lili Ledy in great shape. I'm trying to see if I can show you guys. So on the back, his head is actually really good for a Lili Ledy. I can tell you that. He's actually in really good shape because normally they're kind of worn out like a regular Robin and washed out. But if you take a good look at the head on that guy, he's actually in good shape, including the mask. And if you take a look at the back, he's not stamped DC. They actually have the Robin's a little hard to see. There's the Batman. Can you see this? You see the stamp on there? Kind of right there, that little circle thing. There's your Lili Ledy stamp. So these are two different Robins. You can see he's obviously missing parts, and he's wearing red Superman boots, if you will. These are Mego boots. Actually, take a look at the boots. You see the extra line there? And then we'll take a look at the Batman boots. You'll see that they don't have that. So you can see the difference. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That is most welcome. Vored, my comrades. All right. Since we did Batman, let's move on to the one that I have a ton of, and I've got all kinds of varieties. We've got Superman. This is probably one of the older ones. This is normally what Lili Ledy's look like when I receive them. They're beat to shit. They're holes and whatever, but you see it's very, very ribbed on the outfit. Superman head is pretty much the same head. You can see the hands. If you've never owned a Lili Ledy, the hands have got the Type 1 metal rivets. But you can see this is kind of, he's missing his shorts, his boots, his cape, his sticker. But you can also see he's got a very ribbed texture. Now, we also have this one, and you can see he has the shorts. This is also a texture, but it's not the rib texture. It's almost like a, how do I explain it? It's kind of these little tiny crosses in there. Take a little look. Can you see that? Definitely different. He's got his red shorts. And again, the back is not stamped DC. It's stamped Lili Ledy. Here's again what another Superman might look like. You can tell he's missing a ton of paint. I think they must have taken these things and rubbed their faces in the dirt or something. So many Lili Ledys look like this. But take a look at his outfit. It's very smooth. Now, he doesn't have his shorts, his boots, his cape, but you can see three differences in outfits on these if I can get them on the camera. They're all different. Let's try and squeeze them in there. Can you see them? Do they look great, kids? Of course they do. All right, well, let's go on. Here's another Soups, if you will. He was a little dirty. His face could use a little more cleaning. You can see the dark part around him. Again, you see so if you get the snap going to the back, the snap came off. But if you look at the back, it kind of has this upside down. It's kind of like a pear in the back for the hole. And he does have this smooth outfit. Again, Superman. And of course, this one I like because this Superman, his outfit is extremely clean. The snap's undone, if you will. And the head's got a little bit of paint on it. And he's very, very loose. These are all strung, the old style Mego without the metal clasps, and I'll explain that in a minute. But he actually's got the smooth outfit, the very smooth. That's baby smooth, baby. That's baby smooth. So if you were to ask me which one is the more desirable, or are you asking me which one is the more valuable? Obviously, Lili Ledy's can vary quite a bit in price, depending what they are. I've seen them go in the 40s, which is really cheap, to a few hundred. The ribbed outfits, from my understanding, are the older outfits. They're the older ones. They seem to have changed several times with the material. Who knows? Maybe they ran out of material. I don't know. I have not to do. I don't know. Not sure. But they definitely are beat the shit. These kids beat the crap. Man, those Mexican kids knew how to play with their toys because they beat the shit out of them. I have not washed any of these when I got them. I probably will send them through a wash at some point. There's something about old toys and having them come in the way that, getting them the way that they were last left. The last time a kid picked that up before it went to some garage sale or whatever. It's kind of, to me, it's kind of cool that happens. So, all right. So I've got one more Superman for you. And this one actually has the original cape and the shorts. He's a little bit, yeah, he's not the quite so, no, he's the smooth outfit. See, it's not so nice, but you can see his shorts. Now the belt on this one is actually sewn on. It's dirty. It needs to be clean, and I will work on that. But the belt is actually sewn onto the shorts. This one, the head is actually quite nice. It's a really good head, and that's what she said. Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see the back of that. It's hard to see. Hard to see that. But you can see the cape. The cape's actually quite nice as well in this one. I don't usually get the capes, but they're as easy as... Let's see if I can do this without ripping it. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So here's your cape, right? Very nice cape. It's a good piece of plastic, a little rubbery. And then they've got this hole and, of course, this slit in there to help get it on. And these are just great. They go over real well. Not always easy to find. Some people do repros of them. Yes. This one is not in this case, at least for everything that I can tell. All right. So since we're... Oh, hold on a second. I missed one. All right. So here, let me give you this. This is a Lili Ledy Batman. This is a Lili Ledy Batman in Amigo suit. You can tell because if you look at the back, he's got that giant hole instead of that where it should be much smaller, like a pear shape. You can see the red shorts, which is very typical of Lili Ledy. The backs are not stamped Amigo, and they're not stamped Ledy. This is Amigo cape. This is a Ledy head. He's got the old kitten ears, if you will. He also has on Amigo boots, and that's just the way I bought him. And as you can see on a Batman suit or an Amigo suit, the shorts are sewn to the other suit. Where Lili Ledy, it's one body suit with an overlay, which is pretty cool. All right, let's get to it. This, my friends, if you will, is basically a Captain America suit with some bullshit boots. These are not really Captain America boots. We should all know that. Does he have a foot? Is he missing a foot? I don't know. I bought this guy. He was just some leftover piece of shit, but he's a Captain America figure. He is I think he's a Lili Ledy head, if I remember. Yeah, he's a Lili Ledy head. Okay, it's pretty much the same. This is another Lili Ledy, but take a look at the back. You can see again the difference between the Lili Ledy suit by the hole shape and the Amigo suit where it goes all the way down to the crack of the ass, if you will. You can also, if you take a look at the front on the Lili Ledy suit, which is this one on my left hand, or probably your right, you'll see that there's a lot more stripes on it in the middle than on this Amigo suit. Definitely different. And this one doesn't have the right boots at all, but these are actually the red Captain America boots. If you take a look, again, they're missing that extra line at the top that Amigo has. So quite cool. Thank you, thank you. All right. Who else we got in there? Well, since we did Batman, we might as well do the Penguin. He's a fat body. This is the Penguin. He looks just like the Amigo Penguin, except the coloring's a little off. This one does not have his shoes. I don't know. I can't remember if he came with shoes or not. I apologize. But this is actually a Lili Ledy Penguin suit. There's differences in the bow that's on here. If you get Amigo one out and take a look. Let's see. Yeah, there's differences in the way that looks. He does come with the jacket. Even the jacket materials, I think, honestly, I feel like it's a little bit better quality if you can. But there he is. All right, what else we got? We've got Mixoplix. Now, this one is absolutely not seen the best days. You can see he's quite faded. But Mixoplix and Lili Ledy came with purple boots. These are split in the back, but he came with purple boots, which are really cool. They only made the one head. Amigo made two different heads. I have no idea why they'd make two different heads, but whatever that reason was, that's kind of cool. But he came with one head. I have another one in here without the boots, but you get a better idea of what the color was. The color was more of a blue on there. He's a little bit faded. He did come with the purple hands, and the outfit is slightly different than the Amigo one. Okay, not too much in there. Let's do a little... Oh, this one actually lost his hand. We have to put his hand back in because this is the one with the cracked hand. He's got a crack hand. Too much drugs. Okay, here's Aquaman, if you will. This is another one. It's got the same fucking problem. So these hands love to crack off over time. They're always like, I have to sit here and fuck with them to get them back on because the little rivets over time just pull out. There we go. Let's get you back in there. I'm trying to put you in without too much problem. All right, Aquaman, we'll leave your hand off for now. I have another arm for him anyway. Aquaman, he still has the pieces on the back. Yeah, he's got the pieces on the back. The head's very, very similar. It's a pretty similar outfit, if you will. But there's so many variations. This is not the only variation of Aquaman there is. They have ones where it's almost the top is pretty much orange, if you will. It's much darker. Nothing like you see here. Very, very cool. Lili Ledy did a lot of cool stuff. Let's see, did I get all those? I did get all those. Here's another Aquaman. This one has a fake belt. That's not the original belt. There's a fake belt on there somebody had made. But you can see, again, the shorts, the black shorts, are separate from the outfit. Okay? And you can see the back's a little different as well. And again, the stamp on the back, if you will. Penguin? No way. Let me go. You guys are funny. Let me show you another cool Superman suit. Again, this one actually has, is this the real cape? Yeah, no, this one is, hold on, is this the real cape or not? Give me a second. So this one I don't think is the real cape, and I'll tell you why in a second. This is a Superman outfit. You can see he's been beat to shit. This is the ribbed version. See the glue is on it. I mean, he's done a number, and it looks like the real cape. I think this is, and I think there's something, yeah, I think this was the real, I think this is one of the real capes. It's this very thick material. It's not like that cheap shit that they used to do with Mego. It's very, very thick. But you can see he's just beat the shit. He really is. But they're fun. All right, I have 3 more to show you, then I'm done. These 2, believe it or not, favorite characters, of course. Let's bring them up. Spider-Man. Beat the shit. Beat the shit. You can see how much they've taken a pretty heavy beating. Kids would paint them. They did all kinds of shit. The outfits are slightly different. If you take a look at the back, you can actually see some of the difference. You can see the holes on these. They got that pear shape to them as opposed to that Mego style. And they're actually quite cool. Again, not stamped Mego. They're actually done, they're actually stamped Lili Ledy. And I think, give me 1 second. I just want to check something, one of my Amigo Spider-Mans. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, so I want to make sure I give this information right before I fucking give it, and it's not right at all. But this is Amigo Spider-Man, right? This is one of the many variations of Amigo Spider-Man. Take a good look at his head. He's got the little nose, right? The little piece of nose that they put under the mask right here. Sorry, camera's all over here. On the Lili Ledy, if you take a very close look at the Lili Ledy, and I'm sure this has been pointed out, he does have the mark for the nose, but you see that bump? It's like that circle right in the middle of his eyes. And here's another one just to show you it is the same. It's like he's got a wart right between his 2 eyes. You don't have that on the Mego head. That doesn't exist on this one. It exists on the Lili Ledy head. So there's like a circle right in the middle of his 2 eyes, like a bump. It's actually a bump. It's like a pimple or something, or a wart that's on there. And that's actually the difference, one way of telling the difference between Lili Ledy, besides the obvious in the back. The other thing I could tell you is if you take a look at the back of a Lili Ledy head and a Mego head, this one is a hell of a lot skinnier. Even from the front, you could probably see the difference in the neck. How much skinnier. This one's actually quite a bit skinnier over here. Okay? So there's a little lady. This is the last Lili Ledy I'm going to show you. She is incomplete, but she is very hard to find. And she is not something that comes easily. And she's missing parts, even a boot. But I took her as is because the price was right. And I thought she was fantastic. And this is a Lili Ledy Batgirl. She's a little wonky, if you will. She's got the very dainty hands. She's only got 1 boot on, but at least you can see the 1 boot that she has. Check out that ass! Sorry. Just had to do that. But you can see the back of the outfit's different. Even checking out the hair. I want to take her hat off. Oh, God, it's probably a bad idea. Look. There she is. She's even got like this really giant forehead. I feel like her forehead is way higher than any Mego, but her eyes are like, I don't know if the kid like colored her eyes in or what, but they look very dark, if you will. She looks almost like she's possessed. And the helmet, of course, surprisingly, the helmet's not chewed anywhere. I'm just absolutely surprised at that. It's definitely a cheaper plastic. And again, the girl figures are very hard. I've given up a few of them, getting them because I was just like, too much. But if you haven't owned a Lili Ledy, they're actually fantastic. They're really cool. What I'll do next time is I'll show you, I think I'll do it next time. What I'll do is I'll show you the Mexican bootlegs of the Lili Ledies, which are basically Mexican versions of Migos. So they come in all shapes and sizes. They're crazy, including Hawkman and Thor, which I was very proud to have. Thanks to the guys out there that helped me get them and put the word out. Helped me get those, even though I paid out the ass for them. They're fantastic. They did Star Trek and so on. I'll bring those up. But they're actually a good portion of them are actually remakes of these. There's a lot of really cool Lili Ledy figures. They did an Iron Man figure. I think he's a fist fighter, if I remember. I can't remember that off the top of my head. But very, very cool. They are slightly different. They're not exactly the same. There's just variances in the costumes. Sometimes the head, like the Batman head, is completely different. Spider-Man head's completely different. And so on. But very, very, very cool. You know, what cracks me up is when I sold off my initial collection 15 years ago or so, there was the Mixoplix figure. You'd find him everywhere in that window box. So Lily's came in that box with the full glassine front, right? Or plastic front. And he was selling for like $29. Nobody wanted him. Now I see that same figure in the box for over $1,000. It's unbelievable how this collecting goes. Let's see, which is it? Where in Mexico would you find those? Who's asking me that? Is that Buck asking me that? Let's see, oh, that's Randall Wall. Oh, fucking A. Randall. Woo! So Randall, sorry guys. So your names, if you don't do the, who said I chew that? Great helmet, Spaceballs line, very good. So I can't see your names in here unless you guys put the little, you allow it to restream to be done through Facebook. So it just says Facebook user for me, so I have to go back and forth to the page to actually look. Actually, what I should do is just run it on my goddamn phone while you guys are doing that, so I can see who's doing it. But yeah, so they were fantastic. There you are. Okay. So Randall, I just saw your message on here, so I'm glad you could join us. And we got a whole bunch of it. Let me open this up so I can actually see who's typing what's going on. Yeah, it was all on YouTube for a while because I got I got busted on Facebook from for posting that said, when Jason Scheremeyer put a thing up that showed pictures of people stealing, porch pirates stealing off his front porch. He put pictures like, does anybody know these people, whatever. And I literally put, next time hit them with a shovel, and Facebook banned me for 30 days. So let's see if they ban me for 30 days after this. Should be fun. All right, so now I can actually see what's in here. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. There's Danny Samillo, Dinosaur Dan. Does everybody know Dinosaur Dan? I feel like everybody does, but I have to introduce him all the time. Dinosaur Dan, he's the man. If he can't do it, nobody can. We also like to call him Doghouse Dan because he buys toys and gets put in the doghouse with his wife. It's absolutely wonderful. It's fantastic. But yeah, so we're going to do a little bit more on some other stuff. In Mexico, where can you find these? You know, that's a really good question. There's some guys in our Amigo Light group. There's at least one I know, and I think there's two that actually are in Mexico. And some of the figures I was able to get from them, the bootlegs, definitely from them or on eBay. They're hard to find, but there's a really good video. I'm trying to remember what it is. There was a great video. I saw somebody posted it, and I thought I posted on Amigo Like once. If I didn't, we should find it again. It's a guy goes down to Mexico, and he meets with this guy, and he basically walks into this room. I don't know. It's a room like my basement, and it's, if I remember correctly, it's just like rugs, and there's just like piles of toys. And when you look at it, he's got Ledies, and he's got these, tons of them. It's like unbelievable. It's like a treasure chest full of these fucking things. And this guy's just sifting through them. And it's really cool because when I bought the Hawk, I'll show you guys the Hawkman. I'll give you a little preview. You want to see something really cool? I'll show you something cool. Hang on. I don't want to do these yet, so I'm only going to show you two because I could do a whole show on these. But I'm going to give you an idea, just to give you what you're in store for. So this is one of the Mexican knockoff Batman figures. This head is poured, I don't know what it is, like solid plastic. I guess it's poured plastic. It's hand painted. It's terrible. They put these bodysuits. I mean, look at the hands on this fucking thing. It's almost see-through. They don't even have the joints. You could see the marks where the joints were. So they basically took a Lili Ledy, they just threw it, made a mold out of it, and then started pouring plastic into it. He's got a cape. This one's all original. They put most of them with the Star Trek boots on the legs, or the Star Trek type boots. Then the shorts were always some crappy, like, this is like some plastic with masking tape or electrical tape. It's absolutely insane. And this is a really good example. Most of them look like shit. But I'm going to show you something. When this came up, and one of the guys in the group actually sold it to me, and everybody's like, is that real? Is that real? It's that real. And yeah, it's real. It's actually, one of them's in the video, but he actually has different wings. The wings are actually bigger than this one. And this is actually well, they're not really 8 inches because they were remolded. So, when you mold something, as I come to learn, the next time you pour it or you make it, it's a little bit smaller. So these guys are about 7.5 inches long, tall, sorry. And this is actually a Hawkman figure, but look how, you see how cheesy it is? And I love these. I have about 24 different figures in my collection. Most of them are Batman that I find, but they also made Captain Kirk. They made Planet of the Apes. They made Thor, which I have over there, and I'll show you guys next time. Captain America came in 2 versions. Captain America came in a version where they put a hole in his hand, and he had a little white shield, and it poked through his hand. That's how he held it. I have one of the figures with the hole in the peg, but the shield's broken off. Again, very hard to find. Let me see if I can give you guys a little. So if you guys actually go down to myamigolike.com and you go to the pull on the left, it'll say, almost at the top, it says 8-inch mysterious Amigo Mexican knockoffs or something like that. And I have a whole bunch of these. Some of them are pictures taken from eBay, some pictures people sent in. And let me say this also. So it's myamigolike.com. The amigolike.com is owned now by some company in Asia that's, I don't know what they're running out of it. Candy porn, I have no idea, but all those pictures and stuff, that's not all my stuff. Some of that stuff is taken, and a lot of people send their pictures in. So if you guys have pictures, I have about 100 pages up there. There's plenty of things missing that need to be filled in. A lot of guys in the group were generous in giving pictures. Heath did the whole Azrak Hamway monster session. Holy Christ, there's only a couple figures left. He did all those. Stuff like that, but there's a whole bunch in there, and I got to look at these comments because I'm getting behind with you guys. I don't want to do that. I like to have you guys participate. It's not supposed to be me talking at you. It's supposed to be talking with you. But he sent a whole bunch of stuff out. But guys send pictures. If you send them in, I'll put your name on it and say thank you for sending them and credit you with them, because that's how it goes. The original MegoLike.com webpage that was built years ago, that you can find reference throughout the museum, the old toy shop, or the Mego Museum, if you still go there, which I don't, the Toy Shop magazine, and so on. They put a lot of stuff in there. That was one of the really big knockoff sites way back in the day. We're talking like 25 years ago. And I tell everybody, like, oh yeah, or people are telling me, oh, that's a really cool website. Yeah, I said, well, the reason it was cool is not because, I put the work into putting the stuff up, but I was putting up some of my collection, but the majority of pictures came from other guys like you guys, from your own collections or things that you found. I'd get guys sending me, I was getting, Christ, man, hundreds of pictures every week. They were coming in daily. And I'm like every night trying to get them up on the page, thanks to Ken and thanks to John and thanks to Bill and all so on. And it's a lot of work. It's a labor of love, but there's a lot of stuff up there. So I've got about another 100 pages that I want to do. It's just a matter of time and getting them together. So they'll go up in time, but all the big ones like the Fighting Furies I didn't do yet. I have to do Lili Ledy's. And there's a lot of good resources out there too. There's a lot of guys with some really good web pages. It's not just the Amiga Museum, and it's not just every associated page with that guy that thinks he should be running everything on the planet. There's plenty of other stuff out there, and there's a lot of things. You just have to search and look for them, or post Amigo Like. Does anybody know in their rooms? Because Heath and Brian, I'm trying to think of his last name, I can't remember, put up, I forgot what the name of the website is. I really have to get it. They did this web page on these action figures. They include Lili Ledy, Boss, and all this stuff. And they had the most rare of the rare shit. And I mean rarer than anybody else on this planet put out. These guys had all these pictures up, and some of them are still there. So, for example, they have the Lili Ledy Spider-Man with the reverse outfit. There's like one that anybody's ever found to date. That's it. And lots of cool stuff. And they had all this really great stuff on there. And it was up way before any of this shit went up from any of these other guys that are out there touting and selling books and magazines and trying to make a buck off of, your stuff. So enjoy what's there. Go out and look, ask in the group. People can tell you. But if you have stuff that you want to send in to me, just send me a message and send to me or post Amigo like, hey, Lou, can you put this on the page? Because I'll absolutely do it. Or, hey, Lou, I have a whole Bossa collection, which I think is what Ched Bob sent over, because Ched Bob sent a whole bunch of stuff in too. I think he sent that over that we put up. He sent over quite a bit of stuff that was put up there. But like I said, even if you have ideas for things, they don't have to be 7 or 8 inch. They could be 12 inch. They could be 10 inch. That's what she said. They could be 3 inch. We're just putting stuff up there. It's fun. Just the Amigo-like name is just to kind of attribute it to what we did before. Kind of helps people find us where we're at. It's not really that we have to do everything all Amigo, right? It's for here for you guys to enjoy and have fun. I mean, this is why I do it, because I get cool shit like this that I get to buy from guys. And again, if you guys don't listen, one favor I'm going to ask: don't inundate Randall where he says, "Lou, I can't make you any shit because I'm selling to everybody else. Let me get mine first." No, I'm just kidding. Hit him up when he puts his stuff up, because it's great. His work is absolutely outstanding. He really is talented. I don't even, I mean, this is not the only stuff that he's done. I've got other stuff that he put in the boxes, extras, where he's made like Christmas ornaments that come on a flat sheet. You cut them out and he shows you where to fold them. And the one I keep laughing about is it's Bruce Willis from Die Hard crawling through. It's really cool. He did a Christmas Story, and it's the TV, and you can actually change the program in the TV. Oh my God, it's fucking unbelievable. But he's very professional. He does a really good job. So he's gonna take a little hiatus for a while. Good for him, man. I totally am jealous. But yeah, so that's a pile of Ledy's. We did a whole bunch of stuff. There's 26 videos before this. If you go find the My Amigo like on YouTube, there's 26 videos you could look at. They're all different things. I can't even tell you. They've done everything we've done. We did the Zika toys. We did the Zika toys. We did, what else did we do? Jesus Christ. I did the Duke the Dog set over there. I actually got the headquarters. I've got it set up. You know what? Let's do a little tour. The place is a mess. You have to forgive me because I'm preparing shit. And like my daughter's laundry still down here, because the basement is also the laundry room. Let's take a little tour of what we have, shall we? So in this section, hold that up. We're working on our Lone Ranger section. We've got our knockoffs. We have our Tomlins down there and a few other pieces. I'm not going to go too crazy because you guys are going to get to see all this stuff eventually. You can see the shit up on the wall. We got our Fighting Fury stuff over here. There's the army of Ghost of Captain Kids that we're working on. Got all kinds of crazy stuff. And down here, if it shows up, down there, yes, down there is what's the beginning of a very crazy vinyl collection. Thank you, Dr. Durant, Rich Hurley, for sucking me into that, and Max Overnighter getting me into that. We've got all kinds of stuff on the wall. We've got more stuff over here. We're starting to board up comics, not for money, but for fun. We got some stuff over here. All these are Johnny Shedrick's fault. These giant dinosaurs that they made. It's a whole bunch of Godzilla stuff and so on down there. There's our movie wall, if you will, so we can watch stuff. The place is a bit of a mess, but I'll give you guys a little view go down that hallway. You can see there's shit all up in the walls. Goes all the way down. We've got shelves and shelves. Come on down. We've got shelves and shelves of goodness. Everything's for sale. Come on in, make a deal. We will not be undersold. Yeah, right. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on down there. Trying to see if I can do this. It's really hard to do and kind of do, but here's our cool. We did a whole video on this. That is the whole Duke the Dog set, and it looks really cool and sturdy, but it's nothing more than corrugated cardboard and foam, and then it actually is pulled together by these pieces. There's rubber bands underneath that squeeze it together. And then, of course, we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got great Tony May stuff. We have all kinds of things up there, stuff down there. I know I can't even see what I'm showing you guys. Here's some stuff from Randall. If you guys haven't seen, these are things that he makes. Build this TV. And he uses these really cool sets to do it. Just fantastic stuff. These are all Tony May customs up here that Tony is more than gracious, either sold or sent to me. Usually sends them. I think I bought one thing from my own so much. This one of my favorites. He made an Iron Man Delorean, a combination of Iron Man and Mandalorian. Get the fuck out of here. So badass. But there's all kinds of goodness in here. And then if you go down, we got all these little 8-inch Action Jacksons. Alan Lawrence would probably love those. He's big into those. Some Japanese stuff. And then we've got more going down and so on, and off we go. And these are if you guys have not seen me fixing Topper Tiger tanks, well, I rebuilt all these. None of them worked, and I put them all back together. I took them apart, cleaned them, fixed them, and they weren't that hard, to be honest. You just really have to clean battery contacts off. They went. So that's kind of that. So Max, reach out to Randall, see if he has any more. I don't know if he's still on or not, but Randall made those. They're fucking fantastic. And yeah, so we got a lot of good stuff coming. But go check out some of the other videos. You can leave your comments. Like I said, I'm getting rid of all of my new Migos. That is correct. Let me say it again. I'm getting rid of all of them. All those 8-inch figures are done. There will never be one in this basement again. I have no love for them. Now, as a matter of fact, the only couple Migos I have are some of the Star Trek, the 1 million BC, which I just got the Zon on the cars excited. And I think that's it. That's probably it. Oh, one Zorro that's nude. So we're going to get rid of them. We're going to give them away. And we're going to give them out to people that comment, subscribe, and all that stuff so we can get those together. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I can just tell by the numbers of people that watch this what a difference it is to be on Facebook. That's a shame because I'm not a Facebook fan. I like talking to you guys. I like being there with you guys, but just not a fan of Facebook's politics. But we're talking toys, so let's enjoy it. Oh, Lou, save me. Who wrote that? Hold on. No Facts of Life. Oh, Facts of Life. Is Randall still on here? All right, hold on. I'm trying to look and see. I'm actually checking this out. No Facts of Life. Oh, Lou, save me some. Oh, Randall. Okay. No problem, Randall. We can work something out. If you want those, no problem. Where are you going to put the new Ghost? George, did you just fucking ask me where I'm going to put the new Ghostbusters? Are you kidding me? Georgie K, George Cairns, the Carameister, the Carbaroni, the Carbamahini, the Carbaruski. That's weird because I see 8 when I'm looking on Facebook and I see 11 people I'm watching here. I don't know if some of you guys are watching on YouTube. But are you fucking kidding me? There will be no Ghostbuster Amigos in this household. No. You have a better chance of me going down to of swimming to Australia in shark-infested waters, and yeah, that's just not going to happen. I'm not into that. I think that is interesting that they're going to go from the squishy heads to the molded head. So are they kind of getting out of the Mego style stuff and they're getting into the NECA style? I don't know. I don't think they should compete with NECA. I don't care who their partner is. I think you should let NECA be NECA and Mego should be Mego. But if you want to compete with them, listen, it is what it is. Good luck. They're not some powerhouse company. And I know the end goal. You don't start a company like that at Marty's age. And it's like, well, I just want to do something because I want to make action figures. No, you start a company like that to try and grow it quickly, bring in some cash, and sell it. So your last thing in life is you've sold that off, and you have a nice little nest egg for your kids or whatever you're going to do there. So no, the plan is not. I'm sure the plan is not for them to keep that company as is. Why the Mego hate? Oh, who's asking me why I have the Mego hate? Hang on. Who asked me the Mego hate? Why the Mego hate? Because Randall, so to make a long story short, there's a lot of internal politics in that company where they mistreated many, many people that went to bat and did a lot of free stuff for them, advertised for them, built promos for them. Not that they did it on their own. They were asked and they did it. And these guys turned around and used what they could and then threw them out the door for whatever reason. That's all. It's not really hate. I just don't love them. You know what I mean? But I'm happy to give my new Migos away. So we're going to do that here. We're going to give it away to people. But if you don't know any of that stuff, just stay out of it. Don't get involved. It's a lot of drama that you don't need. Let's just enjoy the toys. Sorry, I don't mean to bring that in. There's just the daily grind of Mego stuff. To me, like, it kind of bothers me that they take all this money and then they can't deliver figures. And I get it. There's things with delivery and there's things with supply chain, all that. Believe me, I do get that. But my thing is, if you know that stuff already exists, which it does, why would you tell people here's our date? You can say, look, here's going to be our target date, but we don't know if we're going to hit it with supply chain. To me, it's like they need money. That's a great way to get money in to do something else, to maybe pay for something else. And if you can do that, just do a Kickstarter. Just be honest about it. That's just my opinion. But listen, if people are going to keep giving them money every week and not get the figures, and then they're going to wait, like, don't complain about it because you gave them the money. And I mean, you can complain, but don't get too crazy because you knew the stuff wasn't coming. You didn't get your G.I. Joe figure, your Snake Eyes for, Christ, almost 6 months or a year. I think it's been almost a year now, hasn't it? So it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. That's just my opinion. And you guys enjoy the figures. I always tell people, enjoy what you like. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can and can't collect, which is another problem, Randall, that goes on over there. Some of them will tell you, well, you can't collect those. Huh? Yeah, they're not Migos, so you can't. I mean, just that kind of crazy behavior, like there's some dictator over there telling people what they can put in their collection. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so collect what you like and enjoy what you like, and don't be afraid to put your collections up. Please put your collections up. We want you to show your stuff. We want you guys to go in there and you know, show us what you have. That's what she said. No, I mean, don't let somebody's collection ever intimidate you that yours is small. Ever like, oh, I only got one little shelf, and let's see it. What do you got? Well, I got the same thing you have. Well, let's see yours, because I'll show you yours if you show me mine, or I'll show you mine if you show me yours, kind of thing. But there is, show your stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. What do you think? I was born with a collection like this? This actually is 3 years of collecting. When I'll be honest with you, my friend called me up and said Migos and Target, and I was like, what? And I got all excited because here comes the rebirth of what we thought was so great. We were kids. I started getting all excited and buying all this stuff, and then you start to learn some of the inside things on it that just weren't that great and weren't too happy, and the way they treat some people wasn't so nice. And I'm not about that bullying shit. You know what I mean? If you bully someone, I will open up on you. Sorry, just the way I am. I don't believe in people that are not allowed to have a voice. Everybody should have a voice. So yeah, I opened up on a few of them, saying you can't treat people like that and don't expect to without getting some kind of repercussion. So I kind of got sick of it, and then off we are. We're here. But this collection just exploded. But half the stuff in here I didn't even know about until we all started collecting together. We all start talking. Like what I have known about the world's greatest secret hideouts from Randall Wall, maybe. But because he posts the stuff up and I've seen from other guys, we got him. Duke the Dog, Lassie figures, the Poppy Migos. I didn't know anything about them until I started talking to other guys. By the way, I think 1 or 2 episodes